Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Please definitely get involved in the CoinsKid crew community server here, the private Discord for the CoinsKid crew. There's so much content in there. You can upgrade your free membership and gain access to technical analysis updates, Bitcoin, Ethereum, top 10 cryptos and altcoins, okay? Trade signals and setups, educational content library, live streams with on-demand crypto analysis and a learning environment, fundamental analysis for small cap gems, token launches and more, trading floor sections including voice chat, alert and price bots, request charts and fundamental analysis from our team, okay? Also a vibrant community within the ranking system of chat rooms for various crypto topics like DeFi and NFTs. You can upgrade to a premium by subscribing via fiat payment or crypto payment, okay? So please come to the Discord, get involved. We've got an amazing community, and we've equally got some amazing admins, and I just want to say thank you to all the admins that are constantly contributing to this particular Discord every day, okay? So it's an amazing community. Like I always say, the CoinsKid crew, big up the CoinsKid crew, okay? So definitely get involved in this community, the Discord. The links are in each and every single video description. I've been posting a lot of TA and a lot of setups and trade setups within the altcoin section here, okay? So definitely come and get involved, take advantage of all that great content. So looking at Bitcoin then, I would expect a bit of volatility today because of the CPI data coming out. Okay, so let's keep an eye, let's be patient. But at the moment, Bitcoin is currently holding that 30k level, isn't it? And it's trying to retrace back up to this local high that it put in last Thursday. So it's looking okay, providing it can stay above that 30k level and not lose this low from which it's come. So you can clearly see on the chart, we've got this kind of ascending triangle just there, haven't we? Broken out, fell back to the neckline support, and we're looking to come back up the stairs. So, you know, I can't call it. I don't know if we will come down to the top end of the Gaussian channel, but if we do, then I think that's a great opportunity, because I think Bitcoin's in a bull market, okay? It's not necessarily in a bear market as what a lot of people are saying. I think we are in a bull market and we're looking for higher highs here basically for Bitcoin. But looking down across the board here, there's an amazing trade set up on BNB that I've posted in the Discord. Equally, there's another coin which is in the Discord that I posted this morning that's screaming upside, okay? And you know, nothing I say is financial advice, everything obviously is for educational and entertainment purposes only, but there is a lovely little altcoin setup that I'm looking at. It's around about a 45% move, which is going to come when people least expect it, okay? So I've seen something in that particular chart and I've posted it in the Discord in the altcoin section this morning, so definitely get involved in that, okay? And like I said to you, I can't make a million videos on all these altcoins, so I will be posting a lot more setups and things that I see on certain altcoins within the Discord, okay? So anyway, aside from that, we've got Solana that's looking okay. BNB's having a little tracement at the moment, isn't it, to key resistance. Matic's doing okay. So some of these coins are actually doing okay, they're in the green, okay? But at the moment, we obviously need to see Bitcoin take this resistance out, take that local high that it put it around about 31,500, wasn't it, and just absolutely break the resistance and go. Because I think if it does, I mean, I'm looking at around about 32,900 as the next level of resistance at which it might slow down, and then some of these altcoins setups that I'm looking at might begin to flourish, okay? So it is a bit of a volatility day, to be honest with you, so I would just actually kick back. I wouldn't necessarily look to trade Bitcoin at the moment because I think it's a little bit, you know, volatile at the moment, so just please be careful. Let's dive into the charts and see what we can see, okay? Looking at DXY on the daily, we are beginning to break down. So I was looking at this sort of left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and then loss of support, looking to come down to this target here, and then obviously the technical target is this green line, which is this level of resistance just there that the DXY broke through in April 2022 without backtesting the support. So technically you can clearly see you've got that resistance there, eventually come back to its support, made a lower high, compressing, looking to get down to the next leg of support that you've melted through without resistance. It's not, you know, it's not hopium, it's not bullshit, it's not, you know, he says, she said. It's just basic charting, it's technical analysis. At the moment, what we've got is possibly some kind of big double top here, coming back down, loses support, and technically carry on basically towards this dotted line, okay, which is another leg of support down here that was melted through. So basically, if we get all the way down there for the DXY, okay, and this is really breaking down, compression lead to expansion, we do something like that for the remainder of the year. If we get all the way down there, then, you know, I would expect Bitcoin to do the opposite of what the DXY does, which is go up, okay? So it's not bullshit, it's not hopium. This is why I'm looking for a breakout on Bitcoin relatively soon, you know. But what we might do here within all this chop is basically come down to this support, back test this level of resistance, this double top here, pretty much like we did here. Came down to support, back test the resistance, drop, come back to support, back test the resistance and drop, and get to the technical target. I think if we can capture this retracement that might start to come back up into this resistance, if we can capture this moment here would be a really, really good opportunity for the CoinsKid crew, okay? So, you know, at the moment, the technical target, the pattern that's at play is valid until invalidated away. At the moment, until we get back above this neckline and take out the head for the DXY, for me it's looking for that. And we've got the cheat code here. So we've got the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and right now we're looking to break down, confirm, and actually get to that green line, which is a new low, isn't it? Because there's your low in January, there's the new low in April, which is a new low for the year because it pierced that low. We've come up, made a lower high, so technically we've got this big descending triangle here and a big double top drop scenario for the DXY basically. So we're trying to ride these waves together, but at the moment we've lost this support and we've not necessarily back tested this double top drop with resistance. Do you see that? So what we could look at is some kind of drop here, then start to come back up here. This will be a resistance retest for the DXY, okay, in my opinion. So you know, we're not losing this green line yet, obviously, but if we do, then I would project at that point there. But I think the fact that we've got this sort of left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, we've got the technical target that's at play, okay, until it gets invalidated away by taking the high out, basically the head, okay. This is the invalidation of this breakdown pattern. So obviously if a DXY bounces here, starts to come back up and holds its support and starts to come up and takes out the head, then this particular breakdown pattern is invalidated. That's how it all works, okay. But at the moment, the technical target for me for the DXY is this green line at 99.36, and it's basically a retest of that resistance just there that you're just coming back to as support, okay. But it's a good time for crypto if we see that. So let's dive into the Bitcoin chart and see what we can see, okay. So look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Like I've always taught you, you know, price action, as price action matures, different patterns emerge, and it's really difficult on some of the lower time frames to kind of sort of get a guide as to where Bitcoin's going to go and things like that. But one thing that did concern me is this high here. We've got the 5 waves within this push down on the hourly time frame, okay. So I was looking at some kind of push down and then this being a retracement back up before another drop. Now that absolutely is possible, and I think a looking glass of that will be if we start to lose this white line, okay. If we start to lose this white line as support on a daily, which is where we keep coming back to, if we lose this, then yeah, we're going to have to project down to that green line at least at 28235, okay, which will be the technical target to the downside and a bigger crash and correction basically. But what we're doing here, we're getting compression, aren't we? So just like this compression here of this ascending triangle, which we traded like an absolute boss, again, very similar structure. We've got the A, we've got the B, we've got the C, and then we compressed and then we broke out into that resistance. So theoretically, you know, we might be on the cusp of a major move like we did there if we take out that resistance like we did there, okay. So basically some kind of A, some kind of B, some kind of C, and then boom, we're looking to break here for Bitcoin. So you know, this target down here, which is where everybody, including myself, has put bids in for Bitcoin, they might not necessarily be met, okay. So the next leg of resistance for me, if Bitcoin takes out this resistance just like it took out that resistance just there, it will be the 1618 and equally this level of resistance here. So let's drop the fibs on here. You can clearly see 1618 like an absolute boss, okay, and we rode that wave up together. If you remember, really, you know, go back in time, remember this level of resistance just here as we're compressing. This is my target, the 1618 bare minimal, if we took out the 1 fib, and we did, and we traded like an absolute boss, okay, just there. And this is exact same scenario. So from here, okay, if that's the bottom of the wave and that's the top, then you can clearly see the 1618 and the run up beyond that is this green line here, okay. So that's a minimal target if we take out the 1 fib at 31441, okay, 31441. If we start to take that out and this level of resistance is a looking glass, is an ascending triangle just like this was, if we start to break out here, that would be my minimal target at 32733, and we might get a wick through to that level of resistance there before we start to come in for a crash, some kind of ABC back down to that green trend line, okay, for Bitcoin, which will be an amazing opportunity. And obviously if we fall through this, that, then we've got a larger correction on our hands, some kind of macro correction, and the analysis that, you know, the DXY is breaking down for the remainder of the year and Bitcoin's absolutely going to take off in space will be wrong if we lose this green trend line, because it will be the weekly EMAs as well that we'll be losing. So again, anything can happen. I'm not got a crystal ball, but it's all about support and resistance. But if we're compressing it and we're looking for a breakout like we did off this ascending triangle, then the next target is 32733 at bare minimal. But I think we might get a wick through to that green line. Why that green line? Because if we move to the left, this is the wick low that we put in January, okay, of 2022. Now please refer back to the videos. You probably can't, but you know, I need to pull the videos out that once we lost this support just there, the fact that we never came back up and retested it as resistance all the way down here, this was always on my radar, this green line, okay, at 32996. I think that Bitcoin has constantly been trying to retrace back to it, which is a major level of resistance before you know, a massive move here for Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed the update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone. Bye bye.